Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the American, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bearcats ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Zips offense will have the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Poe. They're working that left side. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Zips are in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. And the Zips look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying play action. It's caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Cincinnati, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Cincinnati's offense will go to work for the first time today. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Poe. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Bearcats are on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Zips headed quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Poe. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Zips decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Completed pass. He goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. They're facing a third down.
Third down coming up.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to pass. It's Poe. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Snaps it in the shotgun. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Oh, he got loose. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Now the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Traylor. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Takes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Poe. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. He's got 42 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Wide receiver going in motion. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 11, on to punt it away.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Here's a hit. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and get the sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. going in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Back to pass, it's Poe. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds his back in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. They go to the draw. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. That gives him 54 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get...
Turning it on! Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Takes it from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They get to the line quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The Zips moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Poe. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Zips will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The play-action fake. It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! They went for the big play, and boy, did it
about spreading a defense out. I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 27 over Florida Atlantic. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a man. It's Poe. Got it set up on the outside. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Shoots his way for more. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle.
I think it's really hard as a quarterback to know when to put touch on the ball, when to throw that thing as hard as you possibly can. And right there, I don't think he needed to throw it that hard. I think he could have softened that up a little bit because he had a chance to hit the guy deep for a big play.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got a man. It's Gossett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. And he will score. Touchdown Bearcats.
all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Hold it. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Looking to throw, it's Poe. Pulls it in, it's Traylor. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Poe. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Traylor. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moon. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Spins away from the defense. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
The Zips will kick it away to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield, it's Poe. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Zips want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down, looking for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains, they marked it at the 29.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Gossett. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. He's at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Going to the running game. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Bearcats in the hurry up. Looking to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to throw, it's Poe. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Zips will punt this one away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quickly complete. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They just keep firing. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch at the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Poe. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires it incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown in the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Akron, 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A quick pass to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They've been getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Zips are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Poe. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Zips decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. On the move. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Off play action. Finds the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Ready to fire from the pistol. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Akron offense will take over 1st and 10.
To the air. It's Poe. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give to the single back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Sets up the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Poe. He's got him this time. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Zips line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Motion from the wideout. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Using the quick game. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Zips headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Poe. Finds his tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Find some fresh air. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go right back to it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Handoff to the single running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Poe. makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, give on the inside. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Back to pass on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And they can't make the connection on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Got a little space.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Bearcats line up trying to move the sticks on third and short.
Third and one, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bearcats are on the move. The give from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff to the single back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it on the read. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. They'll go right back to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Brings up second and goal.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.